Wow, you will not believe what just happened. I was able to close on my first real estate purchase. I'm going to talk about my experiences, my advice on how you can probably do this faster than I did. I will talk about every single thing that I learned. I was finally able to close with Wells Fargo as my mortgage. I will break down all of the numbers so that you get a clear sense of my purchase and how much I'm going to be able to make going forward with this real estate purchase. What is going on? Welcome to the Flaming Profits YouTube channel, where we teach you how to become a more profitable investor in the stock market. If you are new here, what are you waiting for? Make sure you hit the subscribe button. You definitely do not want to miss any of our amazing videos that we make to you, so that you can use them to your advantage, so that you can learn and grow financially. That is our dedication. We want to improve your financial life. So make sure you subscribe, like this video to show your support, and leave me a comment down below as soon as you're done watching. Listen, how do free stocks sound right now? I'm sure it sounds great. Get your 2 free stocks with WeBull. I have the link down in the description. With Robinhood, you'll get a free stock as well. So that's 3 free stocks for you right now. Just use the links in the description. Free $10 with M1 Finance. And one more. Let's go. $50 sign up bonus with Discovered Secure Credit Card. I have a full breakdown of this card. I love it. Get your $50 of free spending money with the link in the description. Now, let's get to the video. So let me run through you some pictures of the property. So this is a condominium. I don't know if all of you know what it is, what a condominium is, but it's basically a smaller than normal property. It's not a house, so it's a little bit smaller, but it's attached with other condominiums. So it's kind of like properties that are connected, but they're a little bit more spacious than apartments. And this one's actually 2 stories. So I'm gonna go through the pictures so that you get an idea of the property that I was able to purchase at 21 years old. And I'm going to run through the numbers and everything that you're gonna want to know. Trust me, I'm not leaving out any single detail. So yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, obviously there's some things that could be improved in the property, like the cabinets. The backyard might need some work, but I got a good deal on it, so that's good. So this is a 2-bed, 2-bathroom property, 917 square feet. The off-market estimate that Zillow, this is basically a estimate that Zillow gives on how much the house is worth if you were to sell it right now. So it's $215,000. That's what it's valued at right now. The rent estimate is how much Zillow thinks this property could rent for, which is $1,450 per month. And for those of you wondering, this property is located in Austin, Texas. The estimate range can vary from $200,000 to $226,000 for this type of home, and this varies on the type of furnishings that you have in the home, how you have it taken care of, if there's any repairs needed. But this one's estimated to be $215,000, but it could be up to $226,000. That's the estimate that Zillow provides. Let me read to you a brief description of the property. Adorable 2-story condo, cozy living area with corner fireplace. I actually remember when my parents redid the fireplace. I forget the name of the material my parents used to remodel the fireplace, but it definitely added a great look to the place, and the house went up in value because of that. As you saw in the picture, it looks great. Convenient kitchen and dining looking out to the patio. And by the way, I'm going to talk about the whole history of the house. That way you get a clear sense of how I was able to buy it and what I did exactly. Several upgrades including wood laminate flooring upstairs and tile floor downstairs, fresh paint and fixtures throughout, fridge convey, main level 1.5 bath, upstairs 2 bedrooms with multiple closets, linen closet in the hallway, and full bath at the top of the stairs. There is an HOA that covers waters and trash, HOA Homeowners Association. So since there's many condominiums in the area, there's a homeowners association that takes care of the maintenance externally, like landscaping and all of that. and every single condo owner is supposed to cooperate with a certain fee every month to upkeep all of this. Community pool only steps away. Minute from shopping and more. Fact time. Facts and features. Type condo. Year built 1982. Heating, I actually don't know. Cooling central. For the parking, every single condo has 2 parkings assigned to it, and they're numbered, so nobody can use your parking except you. So you get 2. So here's the situation. Let me explain how I was able to purchase and the history of this condo. So to make it kind of short and easy to comprehend, my dad and uncle were half and half owners of this condominium. I got a mortgage for the equity that my uncle had in this property so that I can buy him out. Therefore, me and my dad will be half and half owners. So I am planning to be the full owner of this condo, but I didn't want to take out an entire mortgage to pay off my uncle and my dad. So what I did was I got a mortgage for the equity that my uncle has so that I can buy him out. And then I agreed verbally with my dad with a verbal loan that I will owe him $45,035. And once I finish paying him off, the condo will be fully mine, but I'm still going to be responsible for the mortgage that I took out to pay off my uncle, since the property is under my name. So the property is actually under my name, the whole thing. It's not under my dad's anymore. It's totally under me. But my dad was kind enough to agree with the verbal loan with me. I know this is a disadvantage for him and puts me in a bigger position of power, but I'm definitely not taking advantage of this. I'm actually being really responsible and trying to pay him back as soon as possible. My dad has no hurry in needing the money to pay him back, but I'm still trying to pay him off as soon as possible. My plan that I agreed with him to do, he thinks this is too fast and too aggressive, but I don't like having debt. It feels horrible, and especially with family, you don't want to owe anybody because it can cause negative feelings. So my plan is to pay him $2,500 per month for 1.5 years. That should cover the verbal loan. So that's exactly what I'm planning on doing for the next 1.5 years. It's definitely going to be challenging, limiting myself to my income, but it is worth it because I will be the full owner of the property as soon as I pay him back in full, even though legally I am the full owner right now. So yeah, the purchase price was $150,000, and I got a gift of equity from my dad. That's how I got the loan amount for just half of the property. He technically gave me half of the property as a gift of equity. So basically, I did this so that I only needed the equity that my uncle had, and this is how we planned it with the bank. That way they would just give me whatever I needed, which I think was 80 or 90,000 for what I owe my uncle. I already paid them off, but yeah, that's how we structured the loan. So let me give you more details about the loan. I am extremely grateful because right now interest rates have been lowered dramatically due to what's going on in the world right now. So I was able to get a pretty good deal. Let me know what you guys think about this loan that I was able to get. So the loan amount is only $87,400. This is very small for a mortgage, by the way. Interest rate 3.250%. Back in the day when my dad had a mortgage loan, that he told me the interest rate he had was 6 point something. So he was astonished how cheap I was able to borrow this money for. The escrow, which is something you're going to learn about if you haven't already with real estate, basically, in order to make it easier on you, and sometimes the bank requires you to do this when you get a mortgage, they want to ensure that you pay the principal, interest, and property taxes. So sometimes they combine it under one payment called an escrow. And this is the monthly payment required by the bank. So they're requiring me $517.49 every month. The HOA fee, which was what I was talking about for the maintenance and landscaping, that's $265 per month. The homeowner's insurance is $25.34. So overall, the total monthly cost is about $807.82. I am actually renting the property at the moment, so I do not have to worry about the mortgage at the moment. The renter is basically paying the cost of the mortgage. Right now, I am just fully focused on the verbal loan because I don't like having any debt, especially the family. So my primary focus is paying off my dad as soon as possible. I want to avoid any issues. There's nothing bad going on, but I just don't want to be in this position. As Dave Ramsey says, the borrower is slave to the lender. I actually already paid 1 year of homeowners insurance and the HOA dues for 1 year. So my monthly payment for 1 year for this property will only be the escrow payment of $517.49. And since they're collecting property taxes and homeowners insurance, they're gonna give back whatever's extra, whatever I paid extra, because even though I already paid the homeowners insurance, they're still collecting it just to be on the safe side. But they're gonna write me a check at the end of the year with whatever the excess amount is. So yeah, that's pretty good. Let me give you the rest of the details. So how much does this add to my net worth? Considering I am not paying for the mortgage, since I will be using this as a rental property, the only cost that's coming from me is my dad's verbal loan of $45,035. So this is kind of risky because there's no saying that I will always have a tenant, but more than likely I will. So if that's true, then my verbal loan is the only thing that I will pay for this property. And this property, it has an estimated value of $215,125. So I am getting an amazing deal because technically the property is only costing me $150,000 because of the mortgage plus what I owe my dad. But if I'm not gonna pay the mortgage, then I basically just paid $45,000 for $215,000 once I have the property fully paid off. So it's the verbal debt loan plus the mortgage that equals to $150,000, plus the mortgage that I will be paying with the rental income. So yeah, it's a great deal. I'm basically very fortunate that I was able to take advantage of this deal. My dad was under pressure for money, so he was willing to accept at a lower price than what this property would normally sell for. If he had wanted to, he could have sold it for $215,000, but he chose to sell it to me just because he knows that I'm very interested in real estate and he trusted me, so I'm planning on paying him back as soon as possible. So that is how I was able to buy my first property with a mortgage loan of $87,400 with Wells Fargo. And the great thing about this property is if it rents for $1,400 and my mortgage payment is only about $800, that leaves me with about $400 of profit every single month. Obviously, I do have to save some of that money in case of any repairs because as a landlord, you will be responsible for that. But overall, it's a great deal, and this is going to help me out in the long run, and it definitely improves my net worth. So yeah, that is exactly how I was able to do this. If you have any questions for me, make sure you leave me a comment down below. I'd be more than happy to help any of you if you have any questions regarding this. And this is not luck at all. This took a lot of hard work. I remember when I was 17, 18, I would go to banks and talk to the mortgage banker, and I would literally write down questions that I had for them, and I would remember their answers and write them down. This helped me prepare mentally for what I was up to and what I needed to do to position myself to be able to get approved for my loan. So it's definitely not luck. It is something that you have to put a lot of sacrifice, hard work in improving your credit score, improving how much you have for a down payment, making sure you have that 2 years of income. So it's a lot of hard work, but it's worth it at the end. You have to have discipline to get what you want in life. You have to be willing to go out there and make it happen. Nothing's going to come to you. Your dreams and your goals are not going to get achieved by themselves. You have to be willing to put in the work. That is what it's all about. That is how I was able to accomplish this at such a young age. This is something that I've been wanting to do since I was 16, 17 years old. I've been working since 15 years old. on my credit score. I started learning about everything finance related. So I would encourage all of you to have the same mentality when it comes down to pursuing what you want in life. You're the only one that can make it happen. No one else will make it happen for you. There we go, subscribers. I hope that I did not miss out anything. But in case you have any questions about anything regarding this topic, leave me a comment down below. Make sure you like this video and subscribe so that you support the Flaming Profits YouTube channel. Thank you all so much. I am very proud of this accomplishment. Let me know if you have a similar story. What was your experience buying your first property? And any of you who are interested, let me know in the comment section if I can help you in any way possible. Like, subscribe, and comment down below. I'll see all of you in the next video. Peace.